The human and the geologic timescales intersect each time an earthquake is felt by people. They intersect when mining of any kind begins. After 1848, when the two timescales intersected in the gold zone of the Western Sierra, California was populated so rapidly that it became a state without ever being a territory. As the attraction diminished, newcomers ricocheted eastward in sunburst pattern, to Idaho, to Arizona, to Nevada, New Mexico, Montana, Wyoming, Utah, Colorado, finding zinc, lead, copper, silver, and gold, and transmogrifying the West in a manner more pervasive than the storied transition from bison to cattle. The event of 1848 in California led directly to the discovery of gold in Australia, after an Australian miner who rushed to the Sierra saw auriferous facsimiles of New South Wales. By 1865, at the end of the American Civil War, $785 million had come out of the ground in California, making a difference, possibly the difference, in the Civil War. The early Californian John Bidwell, an immigrant of 1841, expressed this in his memoirs. It's a question whether the United States could have stood the shock of the Great Rebellion of 1861 had the California gold discovery not been made. Bankers and businessmen of New York in 1864 didn't hesitate to admit that but for the gold of California, which monthly poured its 5 or 6 millions into that financial center, the bottom would have dropped out of everything. These timely arrivals so strengthened the nerves of trade and stimulated business as to enable the government to sell its bonds at a time when its credit was its lifeblood, and the main reliance by which to feed, clothe, and maintain its armies. Once our bonds went down to 38 cents on the dollar, California gold averted a total collapse and enabled a preserved Union to come forth from the great conflict.